What's up everyone, it's me again, and this is the last episode of this Tenerife series where I'm going to talk about 2020 and 2021 participation Czech Republic, my opinion as well my experience, because I led the team in the process for well, whatever reasons, it doesn't really matter, but just let's talk what we achieved because 2020, I would say 2020 was the biggest achievement so far at Eurovision for us. Maybe you don't see it that way, but that's me in here to talk about it with you and explain. Shall we? Alright guys, I'm really glad for you who made it through here. I'm really honestly glad that I'm able to talk about this topic. I'm really glad that I can do it here on my vacation where my head is cleared after this crazy year. I think to give you some insights when and how we became from the loser's country to the winner country, and I wouldn't say winning, but we won something what is really precious, because we won the heart of the artists, and that's the great fundament for being successful at Eurovision, as this is the peak of the hill. You know, the Eurovision is just the peak of the hill, the bonus, the greatest things. But I think our music industry needs some impulse. Our young talents needed some impulse to improve, to do things better, to do things in general, to not be afraid to being huge, to not think about themselves as they can't make it. And we wanted to bring in as well some kind of approach, some kind of attitude, some kind of, really important elements, how to be successful to their minds, show them how the big production really looks, and give the chance to those the best. And speaking of 2020, definitely I need to speak about Benny as well. And honestly, I was a part of the team who really wants him badly, because he was just a huge star and has the huge potential to shine on the other markets, not just in Czech Republic and maybe Slovakia. That didn't happen. Okay, we were wrong in this, but let's talk about positive things we've done. I think we've made the best national selection of 2020, and we already had those songs in 2019 when I was still there. Talked to all of those artists, and I'm really glad to see and to know and to feel that the work we've done so far just really worth it, because many artists, many like really double, triple up just appeared in 2019, and it's just trying to send out their songs, consulting, knowing what Eurovision is. Even those who didn't want to even think about it when we were talking about Eurovision before 2019. And that I really believe that's not just because the great results we achieved in 2018 and 19, but as well the approach we had, the approach which led to those successes, because we found those people, we motivated those people, we teach those people, we learned from those people, and we were really honest to everyone. And I think that's the great key, to be really honest, open-minded, open to them, and really tell them even that you've done something wrong, and just describe it, because you don't want to repeat it. And I think that really was a game changer, and we received so many songs. We received 70, 50 maybe, I don't know, like just from domestic market, but really a lot from big names, from unknown people, for people who are known in Eurovision world already. We made castings, we found other great people who hopefully will try to participate next time, 2022 Eurovision, because they all deserve it. They've done great work, they were given a great feedback as well. I believe we started something really huge despite the result this year, and that was as well deserved, because what I said in previous videos, the failure sometimes is very necessary to understand how not to make it again. Positive things on it, that we found a great talented producer, which I think that's as well very important, not just to find great musicians and talented ones, the new talents, and as well as find the very talented producers, well talented songwriters, well talented entrepreneurs like Jan Vavra making the songwriting camp, you know, and other people, other artists. I'm making this Czech Talent Tuesdays, and 2020 just shown that we have plenty of talent, plenty of hopes, that we can hope that you know, in my opinion, that was the best national selection, the strongest national selection ever. I wouldn't say the best, and I would say why, because normally it was supposed to be a live concert, a live show, but it was cancelled, so it definitely given the more chances to well-known people, because that's how it was structured, and changed to online selection, which have its plus and minuses, strengths and weaknesses, however you call it. You need to balance it, and you need to balance it in the way that everybody involved feel that the chances are there, the same, kind of. It will never be super balanced, but maybe that time we didn't realize that. I always say, and I think that's one of the conclusions of this video, that when you're doing national selection, a lot of people who are doing national selection already know that, but for the ones who doesn't know it and really wants to get inspired again from our cause, is that you need to be okay if even the, you know, the lesser quality song will win. The responsibility is yours, because you're picking them up. So you're picking the songs up, you need to be sure that those songs are great, all of them. And even like a lesser quality song is still great quality, which I think happened in Czech Republic, and Kemala was a great song, in my opinion. I'm not sure of the live performance, basically, and I think the same fate happened to Omaga, which in my opinion is a great song, greatly produced. It just works, but you know what matters as well, it's not just the record, and that's as well one of the downsides of the online selection, that it's not live, because if it's live you just see it instantly. Yeah, if it works live, if it just works, you know, you can really learn all those artists, the approach towards Eurovision, because it's just smaller Eurovision. Basically, you can't learn it when you don't have this experience, and I think that's as well one thing which we need to have this in consideration, because in Czech Republic, even the biggest names, they don't know what this huge production is, what modern television is. They just don't know it because they never touched it. Doesn't matter how big they are, and I think that's one thing which is actually works better for the newcomers or the art people who doesn't really care about television that much. So everything around television is new to them, because they're not used to something and they don't know what's expected. So you better teach them how to approach things, because everything is new to them and they're absorbing everything. If you're talking to somebody who already have shows in TV, who already been to the big productions in television, they probably will suffer with the similar problem we had in 2016. We thought we know everything before. We just learned that it's not true, and it's harder to tell what kind of level is necessary in such show, and what representing the country then means, how demanding it is. So the great conclusion of 2020 and 21 is, it's not about stars. Definitely it's not about stars, it's about the approach. The big talent you find on the street can be much better than the artist which already is famous in your country, because that doesn't matter. Definitely giving chance to new talents or smaller talents, lesser talents, but the approach of them, it's necessary, it's very necessary for them to want to show the world that they have this quality, that they want to shine in the world, that they want to shine in the world. That's it, the winner mentality. It's not just about your team mentality, it can be whatever. If you don't have the artist who wants to win, you will never do it, because it just doesn't work that way. You're not on the stage, the artist is. You're here to make this way smoother to the artist, to care about the PR, the marketing, all the story around it, to all the rules set, to how the staging will look, to deliver this. But the artist is on the stage, basically the most responsible, because it's their approach which is winning. It's their approach is the winning. The team is here to just make those foundations, to make all those stairs the best possible way, so they can feel they're in the winning team. They can win it, they want to win it. We had those people in selection in 2020 ESCZ. I believe that this experience, this and 2021 year, really helped everyone, including the team, including me, including our other artists, that they need to step up the game, that they need to work harder, and I really believe that it just told them that they can do it whether they're famous or not. And I think that's the great end actually of this season, because what I've said in all those previous videos and this one, that can apply to your country, that you can do it. There is nothing like small country, there is nothing worse than not a winning mentality. There is nothing actually worse than what Ed Sheeran said in one of those videos, that no one likes UK. No, I think it's not true. At Eurovision only what matters, it's quality. And if you deliver the quality, you will win. You will win, but it just counts with the artist, with the song, with the team, with the film. And if you want to be successful long term, if you want your artist to be successful long term, if you want artists to join your team, if you want the brand to grow in a positive way, you need first to reach out the hearts of those artists, not the audience. Artists first, always. And then the music comes first as well. Both first. Possible? It is possible. We shown them. And that's the greatest conclusion of this. And I really believe that next years, the upcoming years, in Czech Republic, that will be very, very successful. If we just jump in on the boat and just don't repeat the mistakes we did in the past. We all do. And maybe another new failures will come. Let's expose to them. It's alright. We sometimes get mad because of them, but it's the greatest things, how to learn, be better. That's how this project is just great, to all of us. I just needed this moment of sentimentality. Isn't it beautiful? I hope you see it. It's maybe blurred a lot, but it doesn't matter. It's just a beautiful sunset to go, and me to go, because I want to enjoy this sunset. Maybe I'll take you there. But before this, just write me in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, tell your friends about it, ring the notification bell, just share it, just help it, give me some feedback, and I'll hopefully see you soon.